What's going on, guys? 3num here. Shit, welcome to another video. This one we're gonna be reacting to NBA Youngboy's lifestyle. So y'all like, share, subscribe. Y'all let me know what y'all think. There's a lot of things that happen, a lot of things that's going on with me, but I'm trying my best to keep my head up. So I mean, y'all help me out with this, and y'all let me know what y'all want me to do. You know, comment down below. There's my Instagram right there. There's my Snapchat. Just hit me up, let me know. Alright, let's get in it.
NBA Youngboy has proven himself to be one of the most talented and consistent rappers in the game right now. The 20-year-old hip-hop star from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is estimated to be worth around $6 million based on various finance websites online. And when you earn that type of money at such a young age, you can only expect NBA Youngboy to invest in a few expensive and luxurious items. One of the investments NBA Youngboy made was in the real estate category after he got his hands on a massive 9,000 square foot mansion in Louisiana. In addition to that, Youngboy also showed off his $1 million car collection that features incredible vehicles such as a McLaren, a Maybach, and even a Rolls-Royce truck, which is valued at over $300,000. If that wasn't...
That nigga said, man, the fuck was that? Nigga to Maybach. Damn.
Impressive enough, NBA Youngboy has also purchased multiple expensive pieces of jewelry that are all covered in the highest quality of gold and diamonds. These pieces are also all custom made by some of the top jewelers in the game, exclusively for NBA Youngboy himself. Curious on what else NBA Youngboy spends his money on? Well, then we got you covered. Here is an exclusive inside look at the $6 million lifestyle of NBA Youngboy. Now, before we get into this video, I just wanted to clarify that all of these numbers are estimates based on research that I've done, so it is obviously not 100% accurate. For example, most net worth websites state that NBA Youngboy is worth around $3 to $4.5 million. But after doing my research, I think he's worth more around $6 million. Could be more, could be less. Anyway, let's get into the video. NBA Youngboy started his rap career as a broke 14-year-old after buying a microphone from Walmart, where he then recorded his first ever rap songs on his family's computer. Youngboy soon began to improve over time and eventually dropped his first ever mixtape, Life Before Fame, back in 2015, and followed that tape with 3 other mixtapes, which eventually brought some attention to NBA Youngboy's name around his hometown. But it wasn't until he dropped 38 Baby on YouTube that Youngboy started to gain some attention in the music industry, with rappers such as Lil Boosie and Kevin Gates doing songs with NBA Youngboy shortly after. Then, Youngboy got caught up in some legal issues that made him unable to record and release music for several months. These legal issues eventually got resolved, with NBA Youngboy settling with a plea deal. A week after accepting this plea deal, Youngboy released his first song back, titled Untouchable, which went extremely viral and became not only his first ever mainstream hit, but also peaked at 95 on the Billboard Top 100 charts and has almost 200 million views on YouTube at the time of this recording. NBA Youngboy went on to release another mixtape titled AI Youngboy that confirmed to everybody the Youngboy is here to stay. This mixtape as a whole peaked at number 24 on the Billboard 200 list and even featured a track titled No Smoke that surpassed Untouchable by peaking at number 61 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. A few months later, it was made public that NBA Youngboy signed a joint venture deal with Atlantic Records that was estimated to be worth around $2 million. Following this news, Youngboy released his debut studio album titled Until Death Call My Name, which went on to sell over 1 million units, making it his first certified platinum album. Fast forward to 2020, and NBA Youngboy is one of the most iconic rappers in the game right now, and has went on to be YouTube's top streamed artist for multiple weeks in a row, as well as being one of the most streamed rappers in general, and his finances most certainly back this up. It's estimated that to book NBA Youngboy for a show, it would cost you around...
Okay, Youngboy. Hey, Youngboy's a good rapper. I tell you that right now. Because, like, whenever I first heard 38 Baby, I had just got out the youth center. And I heard that whole and I was like, I'm fucking with this song. But, I mean, shit, I mean, he's right. All the albums that he's been dropping, they've been hitting. Like, what was it? One of his albums had the #1 spot in the top 200 Billboard. Shit, this shit's crazy.
$100,000 based off of several booking websites I found online. In addition to shows, NBA Youngboy earns quite a bit of money off of streams. On Spotify, Youngboy receives around 15.7 million streams a month, which earns him around $62,800 each month. It's unknown how much streams NBA Youngboy gets on Apple Music, but since Apple Music has less users than Spotify, I'll play it safe and assume it's around half of Spotify. So that would mean Youngboy gets around 7.5 million streams on Apple Music, which would earn him around $37,500 each month. On YouTube, NBA Youngboy gets around 121 million views a month. And since musical artists have been said to get a $3 CPM, it's safe to say that Youngboy makes around $363,000 a month off of those views. So, in total, if NBA Youngboy does 2 shows a month and maintain those type of streaming numbers, he would earn around $663,300 a month. That's $7,959,600 a year, or $165,825 a week, and $22,110 a day. Now, I know everyone's going to comment, if NBA Youngboy makes almost $8 million a year, then how is he only worth $6 million? Okay, well, there's a simple explanation for that. You see, NBA Youngboy apparently signed a 360 deal with Atlantic. A 360 deal means that the record label gets a percentage of everything NBA Youngboy does, rather than a typical record deal where the label only gets a percentage of the music sales and the streams. The average percentage that labels tend to take in 360 deals is around 25%. So that means NBA Youngboy only pockets around 75% of those earnings, which would then change his income to $497,475 a month. Then, in addition to the record label taking a percentage of the money, Youngboy has to pay taxes as well. So let's say he's taxed at a rate of about 37%. That would mean he would only pocket $313,409 a month, or $3,760,911 a year, which is still quite a bit of money, but significantly less than the original $663,500 a month, or $7,959,600 a year he should be earning. And remember, these are estimates based off of my research. I am not NBA Youngboy, nor do I know him or anyone on his team. So these numbers could be spot on, or they could be way off. You just can never know for sure. But now that we got the boring part out of the way, it's time to see what NBA Youngboy spends his multi-million-dollar fortune on. In the last year or so, Youngboy has been living in a massive 9,000 square foot mansion just 30 minutes away from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's unknown if this house was purchased or...
Hold up. How much did that say? That nigga tweaking.
The boring part out of the way, it's time to see what NBA Youngboy spends his multi-million-dollar fortune on. In the last year or so, Youngboy has been living in a massive 9,000 square...
Bro, that house is big as fuck. Now I see him be riding his 4-wheelers and shit through there, like, that shit's crazy. That nigga really living a lifestyle. Hey, but shit, you gotta give the nigga props. Like, that nigga literally came from nothing. But that shit's crazy. Hey, but I'm gonna close out the video right here. I got some things I gotta do. Hey, but y'all like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all so much for everything that y'all done. 130 subscribers in a week. That's crazy. Hey, but y'all let me know. Y'all comment down below. There's my Snapchat. There's my Instagram. 3 out.
Sometimes we forget why we're here.